Good morning. Welcome to Mitchie's Motivational Monday. How's everyone today? Man, what a weekend. So, the end of last week and over the weekend, I made my last moving trip from Michigan to Illinois. Um, Went back to Michigan and gathered up the loose ends of my stuff and trailered it back. And it was tough, you know, leaving, leaving 30 years of my life behind and ultimately 52 years of my life behind, and coming here to Illinois and starting over. And it was tough leaving. It was tough when I drove out, when I drove away. The finality of things, you know. Um, it's weird that things in life, when we go through seasons and seasons change, and you go through what I'm going through. You go through a divorce. And so many people hear, "Oh, you're going through," I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being able to make it work. But when you mature and you realize that you just grew apart, it's not the same anymore. And you've exasperated everything that you can do to try and make it work. And you realize it just isn't. And so that, having that level of maturity to understand that and not hate each other, it's not very common. Not very common at all. You hear about so many bitter and mean and hateful and hurtful divorces and separations that you think, well, this has got to be horrible. It's got to be shitty. It's got to be terrible. The reality is it doesn't. If we take the higher ground, if we, hold on to the positives of it all and cherish the positive memories, and don't dwell on the bad stuff, as hard as that might be sometimes. But you hold on to those things and you move forward. It's not easy, it's not easy at all. But by the grace of God and all my friends, and having a positive heart, you get through it. And for those that don't have that opportunity to experience a not so terrible separation, that sucks. And so, I guess my message today is going to be about holding on to those positive things, holding on to those positive memories. Look back at what you did do. There's a season, and you went through this season for a reason. You went through this. You were in this relationship from the beginning for a reason, and over time, that reason changes. And for some, that experience has to come to an end, and because you fulfilled what your need was there, and you move on, and you move forward, and you grow. And that's kind of where I'm at. And I wanted to share this with you guys, and hopefully shed some positive possibilities if you're going through a situation like this, if you're going through a time like this. Yeah. And like I said, taking that higher ground and realizing that, you spent a lot of years with this person, and to just all of a sudden throw away all the good stuff and just focus on the hate, mm-mm. No, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Um, and once you get to that mindset, things change. Once you get to that mindset, it's not quite as challenging as it could be. Um, and so here I am this week. Got Westwood 22 happening this weekend. Got my little brother and my sister-in-law coming and staying with me for a few days. I got Blind Dave coming with me, staying with me for a few days. We got Charlie G, Paulie P, the whole crew. Everybody's going to be here. People I haven't met yet, but yet I've experienced digitally through communications and everything else for over a year and a half now or more. And finally getting to meet them face to face and giving them a big old hug, as Westwood would say, giving them a big old Westwood hug. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And it'll be a good distraction. It'll be a good distraction from the growing pains, if you will. And so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to just letting go and enjoying some camaraderie and some like-minded people. And it'll be a good week. It'll be a great week. So, guys, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a friendship, whatever it is, if it has to come to an end, so be it. But don't wish ill will. Don't hate the other person. It's just not worth it. It turns that experience, it turns that lifestyle, not lifestyle, but it turns that life that you lived into for nothing. And why? Why would you want to have the last 20 or 30 years be for nothing? And I guess every situation's different. Every reason's different for people. So it might not fit for everyone, but man, I think it kind of can. So you just got to find that. You just got to find that peace. And I think that's one thing that I've kind of accomplished is finding that peace, that inner peace that says it's going to be okay, that says you fulfilled that part of your life and now it's time to fulfill another. So, I said this, I don't know, probably about a year ago, if it's been that long. I got in the canoe. And I threw the oars away and I just said, all right, God, take me where you need me to be. I'm all yours. And life is good. I finally found a job out here that I can do some work with a really good contractor, really wonderful home builder called Scott Lewis Homes. Really good Christian people, and just, it's like, okay, here it is, and having that faith, holding on to that faith. We're going into some tough times, guys. We are going into a tough economy. We're going into global changes that, in my opinion, are not for the better. And the only way we're going to get through all of this is with our community, is with those closest to us, and people relying on each other to get through this. We're not going to be able to do it alone. So if you're not in a position to have others to get through this with, you might want to get there. You might want to get into that position. You might want to surround yourself with those people that, and I've said this multiple times, those people that lift you up, the ones that support you, the ones that care about you, and the ones that want you to succeed just as well as them. And you share each other's talents, you share each other's skills. That's one of the blessings that I've been given in life, is the ability to build anything. I can put together and build anything you want to build. whether it's shelter or whatever it is, I can build it, and I've been blessed with that talent. So find what it is that you have to offer. Some people are really good at growing things. Some people are really good at producing, or putting energy into the ground and having things grow. Some people are really good at making different things that people eat. And, so everybody's got a skill, everybody's got a talent, everybody's got a gift that they can bring to the table. So find your gift. If you don't know what it is, dig deep, find that. Find what you're good at and use that to help other people. And, it goes back full circle to the thing about, being selfless and not holding on to what it is that's all centered around you, but kind of centered around everybody. So I know that my message is a little different today, but I still feel it's a positive message. I still feel it's something that some people might need to hear. And you know what? Big love. We'll get through this. We'll all get through it. Yeah. There's something, I don't know, something wonderful about being able to change, being able to grow, and watching the changing of the seasons. So on that note, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have an uplifted day. I hope you feel recharged. I hope you find your dreams and go after them and chase them still. Doesn't matter. Like, all this shit around us kind of doesn't matter. If you can survive this, if you can put together the resources to get through these times, whether it's emotionally, whether it's having the food, whether it's monetarily to be able to pay your bills, I wish you all the best of luck on that. Same with me, same with Clint, and that's the other reason I'm here. Like, together, we're unstoppable. And that's what we have to hold on to. Together, unified, we are all unstoppable. So become that unstoppable force. And the video's getting kind of long, so I'm out. I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope some of you might be able to use this message. And until next time, for all those back in Michigan, miss you guys. And yeah, bigger and better things. Cheers. Love you all. Have a great day. Peace.